United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, we're going to do roll call. Connie Hargis, Shirley Richards, Donna Lashley here, Carol Wilson, and Todd Hayes. Do I have a motion to approve the claims?
I'll make a motion we approve the claims.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And do I have minutes approval for May 4th for a special meeting and May 14th for a monthly meeting? Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
May the 4th and May the 14th.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. We have Mr. Commonwealth.
Good evening, Aaron, Commonwealth Engineers to present application number 20 for the wastewater treatment plant project Division A for Rock Campbell in the amount of $71,720.05. Pay application period is from April 6th to May 25th. Work completed during that time. There was multiple manufacturers on site as well as the system that we use to treat wastewater, the Parks and Rec is on site. They did initial punch outs. They did what they call the wet test as well as the communication testing for the startup piece as well. There was some cleanup alongside as well. And now they're basically waiting to get the old plant transferred to the new plant and start the decommissioning of the old plant. Get the new plant. So hopefully that'll probably take place here in the next couple of weeks. We're working with Dwayne currently and Sherry as well as a contractor trying to get a plan in order to make sure everybody's on the same page. But come next meeting, we should have the new plan up and running. The first
Yay.
meeting in July should have the new plan up.
That's exciting. Do I have a motion to pay application number 20?
I'll make that motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And I'll go and give an update on Division B, which is the collection system piece for the wastewater project. So that's the lift stations out on the west collection or the west collection system farm. So Rio, Silverdale, Base Road, Country Ridge, as well as the new lift station of Force Main here at Jefferson 5th, Ike's lift station rehab project, River Valley project, etc. So contract will be mobilizing probably in the next week or so. You'll probably see them around town. They've been doing some potholing out on the west side. They've been doing potholing on Base Road as well. South up the ditch and try to get some located done existing utilities. So either next week or the following week, they'll probably be on site starting there with the wastewater plant and start putting in the new what we call the effluent sewer, which basically takes the treated wastewater from the wastewater plant and discharges it to Hudson Ditch there. So they'll start to get moving here really like next 2 weeks, and then I would assume come August or so there'll be a lot of work going on at both stations as well as this treatment station, etc.
Okay.
And lastly, with the lead service line project. So lead service line project, we had a pre-construction meeting last Friday. So they are working on that, starting to make contact with residents within the affected areas, making the either the third or fourth communication outreach piece that they have to do. So you'll probably see them starting to make their rounds and setting door hangers, making contact with residents, and getting right of entries approved. Right of entries will be required to allow the contractor to actually perform the work. So the proper verification, and then as well as the replacement of the service line if it is eligible for replacement. So they will probably start picking back up, and you'll see a crews on site by first meeting in July. So first, second week of July, you'll probably see guys on site continuously doing their right of entry requests, as well as actually start potholing lines within the areas that are defined. So that'll be picking up too.
A lot going on. I guess the water projects, the water mains on schedule. You're not from NDOT, but
Yeah, so, I think so. I haven't heard from, the design engineer that is working through the construction engineer, I guess I should say, that's working on the actual project out there. I know that I've had some communication with him regarding, pothole work there, 7 Sycamore,
Okay.
66, whatever, they did some pothole verification there. Because that's the Force Main Fifth Street actually goes down 7, crosses 66 and heads up that way, which is 7 slash. This is the second. Them to pothole the two utilities. Back to us, since the wastewater project. I haven't heard anything other than that. No Guy Brothers is set up out there. If I recall, their 7th was one of the bores that's gonna go and onto to the west near toward Lincoln as well. So it appears to me that they're probably getting set up to start putting some one line
Okay.
on one as well.
I heard they were finishing up the 7th and Lincoln. And then once they finish that up, they'll open those 2 roads back up, but it won't do any good because they're gonna shut down 66 then. And I don't know if they're putting over 3 or 4 laterals that go to them.
There, if I remember right, service lines, there was a hydrant that goes on the other side of the road near Center Point, I think.
Uh-huh,
There's a connection there at Rosewood as well, I believe.
right,
There's also a connection, I think, west side of 7. I think it's the west side
Yeah.
of 7. There's a couple water lines there for the depot. I can't think of the depot right there, the appliance,
yes,
the trading post. Right?
Trading center, yeah.
Trading center, sorry.
Yeah.
And then eventually there'll be some partial shutdowns likely on Fifth Street or Fifth Avenue as well. Whenever they'll actually make that final tie-in on the main road, on the main line that goes.
Okay.
As well. So I think, it was laid out to be minimal, least amount of disturbance from the utility standpoint. The milling and deep patching goes pretty quick.
right.
But up and open kind of across roads can kind of be time consuming. So there's not a ton, but I think there's about 4.
They said when they shut down Highway 66, it'll probably be about a week if weather permits and everything goes as planned, so at least it won't be shut down for a long period of time. And that should start Monday, he said. I texted him today. Does anybody have any questions?
So shut down, you're talking. Is it, all the digging will be done, is it gonna repave or what's going on? How
So they're
long
gonna
is this
put,
process?
is it cost service lines? 3 or 4 service
I
lines?
don't know exactly when. I can tell you what, I remember what I recall the scope of work. There was some deep patching that takes place, I think, in both lanes. Then it's a mill and overlay on top of that. So the whole road's not deep patched. There's areas that are deep patched and then they're milling and overlaying 66 as well. I'm assuming the outage, meaning next week, is probably the water lines being cut across the road,
It
is what I would assume.
For about a week.
Get them across the line and then get that backfilled temporarily. Then I'm assuming there'll be some sort of, obviously, some traffic impedance once they start the actual deep patching.
And those businesses will still be able to get out, when they're working on the west side, they'll have to go up to Fifth Street to get in. When they're working on the east side, they'll have to turn and go the other way. So,
Fifth Street being closed.
no,
No, I would imagine, if I remember correctly, the way we did it for the water, I don't know how they're doing it for I remember how they're doing it for the actual street improvements project. But if I remember right, the water line runs in the western northbound, so the northbound lane on the west side of the northbound lane in some capacity, doesn't go in the middle of the road. So there may be where they've got lane closed for the time to make a time in some capacity. But no, the entire Fifth Street, if I recall, was not laid out for a complete Fifth Street closure.
and whenever we do the second part of the sewer project,
Yeah,
Fifth, the side Mulchers will probably be shut down for a minute. right?
yeah, Fifth Street at Washington as well as Jefferson will probably be out of commission for not a long period of time, but enough to get the line across. So what the new lift station is gonna sit is basically in that southwest corner where the trees and stuff are, those evergreen trees are, and then the force main then will go west about where the current entrance is, across down Jefferson to get to 7th. So across the street down Jefferson that way. So that'll be shut down for some period of time. But I mean, shut down the local traffic, basically. I mean, you'll be able to get to businesses either coming from the north or you'll have to come from the south. It's not gonna take all those businesses. Instead of being able to head south on Fifth from 66 to get to IGH, for example, you'll have to go a block for it on step. To get it south side.
And I think the 66 project and the lead service line should be completed in November.
Yes, yeah, lead service line was 180 days. Notice the city was dated, I think it's gonna be dated in like 2 weeks. So 3 months from, we'll just say 3 months from end of June, beginning of July, so.
Any more questions?
Thank you.
Thank you. We have resolution 2026-6.
This resolution 2026-6 is a resolution, council approving a transfer of real property from the city of Rockport to the Rockport Redevelopment Commission. This relates to the 10 acres we discussed before. The next step for us in kind of moving that project forward is to get the property in hands of the Redevelopment Commission. The Redevelopment Commission is freer than the city is in regards to economic development projects, and ultimately the idea is for the land to be an incentive for that project. We'll make sure all of our boxes are checked before it's transferred. We'll get the Redevelopment Commission to approve a similar resolution.
Are there any questions? Do I have a motion to accept resolution 2026-6?
Make a motion to accept that resolution.
Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
All in favor?
I have a question though.
Okay.
I thought resolution 2026. It's okay. I figured it out now. You had it marked.
Yeah,
It's
there was a
okay.
little bitty typo there.
It's okay. No. I just want to make sure I understood which one it was.
Yeah, we did the last
Okay,
one
gotcha,
first.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, Rochelle, do you want to explain about some CD information?
So I really now don't have much to tell you because I've kind of been on a roller coaster with the CDs. Can we do them? Can we not? Will they be insured? Will they not? I went to open them and was told that we, have to live under the one CD, no more than 250,000 for it to be insured. Because we are a government entity, we actually are insured no matter what. So when they originally told me that we couldn't do the CDs the way that I had wanted to, I agreed to meet with their wealth management portion of their bank to kind of see what investment options we had. And really, now that we can do the CDs, I like that one much better. And so I'm wanting to just go back to what we originally said, 250,000, 5-month CD, 3.75% earning.
Okay.
And they will be
Does
insured.
Indiana Bond Bank do CDs for municipalities too? Do you know? I don't know either. I heard they did. So that's another option someday down the road. We want to check on that. Does anybody have any questions regarding our CDs?
No.
Now we have resolution 2026-5. There's transfer between funds.
And I actually have that one. This will allow me to transfer 50,000 to our edit fund so that the redevelopment commission can start working on their grant program. So it kind of funds what they set aside for grants.
Do I have a motion to accept 2026-5 transfer between funds?
Make that motion.
Do I have a second? All in favor? I finally have gotten some bids on the dirt work out by the pickleball courts. I asked for 3 or 4 of them and I ended up with 1. And that's from Mike Kamash. And it's for the amount $34,209. Now that's for both inlets that are coming in off the hill. There'll be pipe laid down in the middle of that so that those inlets won't be washed out anymore because now they're just causing a big old bump. And it'll repair all of that. then it will be a walk over. He will prepare a place where you can walk over so that you can get from the parking lot to the pickleball courts. And that includes everything that he has on this paper. I also asked Love Excavating K&K and spent quite a bit of time with Nickel. I don't know how to say that. Nickel, huh? Maybe. And so I didn't get any returns on any of those.
So this walkover you're talking,
Mhm.
you said it's parking lot, same parking lot.
Where the,
Side of the pickleball.
no, it's where the horseshoe pits are.
Okay, good. Taking off.
And we've okayed all of that. I was just gonna bring back 3 quotes. And then after I get this, started and going, then we'll bring back 3 quotes for the concrete. So do I have a motion to accept AFD for $34,209?
I'll make that motion.
Do I have a second? All in favor?
Aye.
And Rochelle, I have the other paperwork from my emails. That proves I did go out. I think it's like 6 months.
So will they have a start date?
He plans on starting at the end of this month. And he said if it's really rainy or nasty, he would wait till after the 4th of July, since we're having, a big event. But otherwise, he should be getting started at the end of this month. And I think we have, a car show this weekend, some music. Do you know who the music guy is?
Southern Rock.
Okay. And we had a senior parade on Friday, and that went really good. And of course, 4th of July happened before the next meeting too. So we plan on having a phone party that day and music. There'll be food, trucks. The Kiwanis is gonna do a car show. We have bounce houses.
Big ball tournament.
Yep, we have a,
What's the date of that?
the ball tournament is,
This week. I think I'm 26, 28.
the ball tournament starts the 26th, 27th.
Car show this weekend. Car show this weekend.
There is a car show on Main Street.
No.
Yep.
Some good.
Oh, good. Good.
$40,000 get a $2 trophy.
What they do.
$40,000.
What kind of car is it?
It's 39 Oldsmobile.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like Al Capone.
Wow.
Oh, nice. That's pretty cool.
The inside, but not really. That's that part. Wow. All the lights.
Does anybody else have any comments or questions? Okay, do I have a motion to adjourn?
I make motion. Go.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.